So let me get into the prophetic first vision that I had. Thursday night, I had a supernatural vision from the Lord. And in it, one of the bank people that that I have favor with, like sometimes if I put a check in the bank that's not even covered with their policies until the next day, whatever. There's a gentleman there named Chris, and I don't know what position he's in. It's one of the higher people, but he always tells them cash it. And sometimes they're like, "What? That's against the policy." And so I have favor with him. He's just do it for John. And so it's just, and I have favor. I have divine favor with this one guy that's in the bank. He's in the management position, and he always gives me favor. So in other words, hey, it's like, hey, I'd like to withdraw this money. I know, but they're like, well, that's pending. And then Chris will say, just give John the money. And I'm like, wow, why? I have no idea. So it's just faith. So in this vision, Chris and I were in like a banking area. It's kind of hard to explain. And we were in the bank, and there was like a big box that was built into the bank that had two openings on it. Okay, in other words, you could open it from this side or open it from that side. And I mentioned to him that it was open, and inside of it, I knew there was money, and Chris said, "Just go take it all, John." And I'm like, "What?" He said, "Just take it all, John." And at first I thought, cameras or something. I mean, but he's like the manager, and he's like, "No, don't worry about it." In other words, he was like, "Don't worry about it." It wasn't like a thieving thing. It was like, the banks are crashed. This bank is crashed. This bank is crashed. In other words, so just take whatever's in there. You can have it. And so I thought about it. I'm like, he's the one who's in charge here. Everybody else is gone. He's the man in charge of the bank. I have favor with him. He told me to take everything that is in that box. Now, I knew it was money that was in there, but I thought it was dollars. So I said, okay, I'm going to take the money that's in that box. And I opened it up, and there was silver dollars, but those silver dollars were about this big. Now, silver dollars are about that big, okay? But they were like silver dollars like that big, and they were about this thick. And I started filling my pockets with those silver dollars. And my pockets, they grew bigger somehow. They were bigger than pockets are. It's like they increased in size. And all of a sudden, I was able to put so much silver into my pockets. And so if whatever the silver price is today, $25 an hour, $25 an hour, a troy ounce, maybe it's 25 a troy ounce, maybe you're going to tell me it's 20 today, maybe it's 30 today, I don't know what it is. But the silver dollars were this big. I don't know the math on that, but that's like quite a lot more. So the silver dollar, the price and its value jumped way up because because the fiat system was hit. Okay. And so there was a large increase in